Gina McDonald knows a lot about this subject. She's a recovering addict. She was prescribed opioids after surgery and got addicted like so many other people have. She's now the co-founder of Mothers Against Drug Deaths. She joins us tonight. Gina, thanks so much for coming on. So you've seen every part of this epidemic, too much of it. What do you make of these ads?
Yes, too much of it. Thank you for having me, Tucker. When I first saw these ads, I thought to use the word empowerment to me was ridiculous. First of all, my drug addiction robbed me of my dignity,
yes,
my health, my kids, my sanity. There was no empowerment in my drug addiction. And whether I used with a friend or whether I used a clean pipe, it still took me to the depths of hell. So I don't understand how we're encouraging, it very much sounds like encouraging and empowering people. And in the very bottom, and if you notice in the very bottom left-hand corner, an afterthought is, here's how you get help. And I don't understand why they don't lead with that.
Well, sure. I mean, it's the opposite. I mean, addiction is the most degrading thing that can happen to a person. Most people who've been addicted to something will tell you they'd rather have cancer than an addiction. So to have the authorities encouraging addiction, I mean, what does this mean? Why would they do that? Do you have any idea?
You know, I'm digging into that, and to me, it seems, I mean, people get paid. It's a big industry.
Right, well, that's right.
You know, very big industry, the addiction and treatment, you know. But we have the same thing in San Francisco. We've had posters like this and ads like this up for a while, the Know Your Overdose, use with friends. And the pictures they show look like people partying and having a good time. And, it's enabling. And they put these posters up and they hand people foil and they hand people straws and they hand people pipes and say, we're meeting them where they're at, but they're leaving them there. It's not compassionate to leave someone on the street.
If you gave this advice to your own children and helped them use narcotics, you would have them taken away by family services, correct?
Absolutely. That's what happened to me, right? I mean, I was in the middle of a meth-induced psychosis on the street, and the police picked me up. I lost my kids. I lost everything. They took me to a mental facility, and they said, you can go in here or you can go to jail. And we just aren't doing that anymore. We need to do more of that.
I think you're exactly, if you really wanted to save people's lives and actually empower them and return them their dignity. I agree. Gina McDonald, I appreciate your perspective and your bravery in saying so. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tucker.